I maintain that one of the best ways to improve your whole quality of living and being is to meal prep. When you're hungry and you don't feel like cooking, you can just open up the refrigerator and it's full of fresh, delicious, fully cooked, prepared, ready for you to eat food. Just makes my life so much better. In this video, we are going to be doing a 1-hour summertime meal prep because summer's right around the corner. You're going to be eating well for days. This video is sponsored by Califia Farms. I am going to be using their brand new plant butters for my succotash. It's creamy, it's rich, it's perfect for succotash. Of course, you could also use it for your baking, for your pies, for your biscuits, for your pancakes. Okay, let's get started because we only have 1 hour. First, we're going to start with the lentils. Start with the foods that take a while to cook but don't need any attention once they're cooking. I'm adding 2 cups of soaked and sorted lentils to the Instant Pot. Cover that with about 3 cups of water, add in some salt, oregano, and basil, and pressure cook for 10 minutes. Now is also the time to cook our rice. I measure out 2 cups of rice and cook it with about 2.5 cups of water and a bit of salt. Pressure cook it for 20 minutes. Now, as you see, I am using 2 Instant Pots. I love the Instant Pot, as y'all know, but you don't need an Instant Pot to do any of this. It's just a lot easier to set it and forget it. You don't have to worry about it burning or anything. If you don't have an Instant Pot, just do the same thing on the stove. Once the rice or lentils are cooked, you can make your beets. Simply pressure cook them for about 20 minutes or steam them on the stove for about 45 minutes. Now that all that is going, let's roast or grill some sweet potatoes. I'm roasting them because it's faster. Toss sweet potato wedges with olive oil, salt, smoked paprika, garlic powder, and oregano. Then roast for about 45 minutes. So if you want to actually get this done in 1 hour, you have to make it in the same order that I am sharing with you. Why? Because some things take longer than others and you can do a lot of things at once. Multitasking is key when you are meal prepping and you don't want to spend the entire day in the kitchen. I mean, I'm sure you have other things that you would like to do other than just sitting in the kitchen watching rice and lentils cook. Now we shall make our barbecue tempeh. Half the tempeh, then cut it down the middle. Place your 8 pieces into a pot and cover with homemade or store-bought barbecue sauce. Make sure it's all covered so that it can soak up all of that flavor. Cook on low for about 30 minutes. Be careful it doesn't burn. Anyone else need a snack mid-meal prep? I'm just gonna have some tortilla chips right now. Okay, now we're moving on to the succotash. Dice up an onion, a couple cloves of garlic, and half a jalapeno pepper. So I grew up eating succotash. It's one of my favorite recipes. My grandmother always made it. Now I make it at home and I have it in my cookbook as well. Basically, it's a corn and bean dish. You usually cook it with butter. Plant butter. It's perfect for summer, it's perfect for any time of year. I add jalapeno peppers to mine because I like a little bit spicy. It's super simple. It's wonderful because it's like balanced. If you haven't tried it already, try it. I'm gonna saute those aromatics in the Califia Farms plant butter. I'm using the avocado oil one. Melt it in a skillet, then add the veggies and a bit of salt. Once they're tender, add a cup of frozen or fresh corn and a pound of cooked lima beans. I'm using frozen lima beans and coconut milk. Let that cook for about 15 to 20 minutes or until the beans are tender. With those lentils we cooked, I'm making my favorite lentil walnut taco meat. It's so delicious and versatile. Watch my Better Than Chipotle burrito bowl video to see the step-by-step of how I make it. Now we're gonna get on to our beet fennel salad. Thinly slice a bulb of fennel. I use a mandolin to make super thin slices, but you could also use a knife. Did you know that you can run steamed beets under water to easily slip off their skins? It works. Once they've all been de-skinned, cube them and add them to a bowl along with the sliced fennel. Throw in some sliced red onion too. To make this simple salad dressing, combine lemon juice, agave, mustard, cumin seeds, and olive oil. Shake that up and then pour it over the salad. Use your hands to toss and coat it. Season it with salt to taste. I like to use the fennel sprigs as garnish. Store all of your deliciousness in containers. Here are a few options for combinations. First off, you can make a hearty bowl with brown rice, succotash, and sweet potatoes. Shredded red cabbage, too. Or try tacos with the lentil walnut taco meat, topped with avocado or guacamole, lime juice, and served with the beet fennel salad. Or how about a barbecue tempeh sandwich with avocado, barbecue tempeh, sweet potatoes, and cabbage? So good. So there you have it. You have a whole week of meals in less than 1 hour. And there's all these different things that you can do with them. Like you could do those tacos, you could do the burrito bowl, you could do a big salad. You can just use these in so many ways. Get creative or use the options that I share too. And that's the thing, like you don't want to have to cook a million different dishes to have a million different entrees. You just want to be able to fully optimize what you make and use it in a lot of different varieties so that you're not feeling like you're eating the same boring thing every single day. In my newsletter every week I share a meal prep guide, and this one is going to be in that newsletter. It's totally free. The sign up link is down below, so make sure you sign up. I share the meal prep recipes and the order with which you should cook them, and also a shopping list every week. Hughesy, you're meowing. And I also want to say thank you to California Farms for sponsoring this video. I really do like this new plant butter, and I also like that it has no palm oil, no canola oil. It's made from cashews and tiger nut, which is super interesting, and that allows it to be thicker and richer, pretty much the same as dairy butter, but without the dairy. No harm done to animals. So give this a try. And you can even upcycle these little containers for little planters when you're finished with them, which is my plan. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and make sure you leave a thumbs up on this video if you want to see more meal prep guides and videos and recipes and things like this. And I will see you next week. Bye!